Ada, for not letting the poor kid come to my daughter's party? Recently, I-41M organized a birthday party for my daughter Amber, who turned 12. She's the light of my life. Her mother and I are divorced, and it was my turn to host the main big party for the year. I made plans to have Amber and her friends go to an arcade and then have a sleepover at my house over the weekend. Before the party, I asked Amber to make a list of a few friends she wanted to invite so I could plan accordingly. For some context, there's a girl named Ruby in a few of Amber's classes. I've met Ruby before. She came over once when Amber invited her about a month ago. Apparently, Ruby doesn't come from the most stable background, and Amber, being the kind-hearted person she is, wanted to give her a chance to have some fun. When Ruby was at our house, she was quite impolite and seemed to struggle with managing her emotions. While playing video games with Amber, she threw one of our controllers and it ended up breaking. It wasn't cheap either. At the time, I was frustrated, but kept my feelings to myself until after she left. When I saw Ruby on the list of invitees for the birthday celebration, I gently told Amber that Ruby wouldn't be able to attend. She looked disappointed but didn't argue. The actual party went great. Amber and the other girls had a blast. I was so happy to see her enjoy herself. However, an issue came up on Friday after school. Amber came home upset and told me that Ruby had overheard her talking about the party and got really upset about not being invited. Amber wasn't sure how to respond, and Ruby told her their friendship was over, though that might just be emotional preteen talk. I feel bad for not letting Ruby come, especially after Amber said that Ruby told her she'd never been invited to a party before and probably doesn't get many opportunities to go out. Still, I was worried about another incident happening, and I'm not exactly financially flexible. I work long hours to afford our home and support my daughter. Even the controller being broken was a pretty big setback for us, so am I the bad guy for not letting Ruby come to the party? P.S. Sorry if I made any errors here. I usually just browse Reddit occasionally, and this is my first time posting. Edit. Thank you all for your input. It's my week off from having Amber, but when she's back, I'll talk to her about Ruby. I feel bad that this may have affected their friendship, but I'll explain to Amber why I made that decision. I also encouraged her to talk to Ruby and let her know that if Ruby apologizes for the past incident and shows she understands what happened, I'd be open to letting her visit again, with supervision. I want Ruby to have a good friend, especially since I know she doesn't have many.